Kevin Tamati. And may we offer our congratulations to the Wigan fullback, Steve Hampson, and his lovely bride, who got married yesterday and have happily chosen to spend their honeymoon here at Wilderspool. Congratulations, Steve and Mrs. Hampson. Nice to see you up and about again. Well, here we are at Wilderspool Stadium, and it's the 18th of August, and the annual fixture, the Locker Charity Cup, between Warrington and Wigan. There in the centre of the field we have the mighty Graham West of New Zealand, captain for Wigan, and the tigerish Ken Kelly, the wire skipper. Very rainy morning and not a very pleasant day, but quite an exceptionally good crowd for an all-pay charity match here at Wilderspool. First appearance in the for Kevin Tamati, the Maori international, who has just signed for Warrington from. Congratulations too to I'll get as we go along. And commentating at the same time. We're commentating today from the announcement box at the back of Wigan. I say it, not red and white, but cherry and white. And there's an up and under. Andy Gregory with the ball, obviously the put in. Referee Ellis having words with the scrummages, not very happy. Teams for Warrington, Steve Hesford's at number 1. Nice tackle there from Andy Gregory. Number 2 for Warrington, Brian Corbett. Number 3, Paul Cullen. Number 4, Ronnie Duane. Number 5, Mark Foster. And number 6, Ken Kelly. Number 7, Andy Gregory. Number 8, Tony Waddle. 9, Carl Webb. 10, Kevin Tamati. 11, Mark Roberts. 12, Bob Jackson. And 13, Bob Eccles. Substitutes for Warrington, Paul Ford, Glyn Shaw, and Mike Gregory. Wigan still in possession with a chip kick. Into the Warrington half, well played and well taken. Wigan moving the ball right. A nice pass that. Into the Warrington 25 area. Wigan putting on the pressure very early on in this game. Wigan moving left. Just inside the Warrington 25-yard line. Graham West, nice inside pass, good tackle from Hesford. There's an up and under, and there was a knockdown off the ball by Bob Jackson, and the referee saw it. Steve Hampson on his back, knocked down by Bob Jackson. I won back all last night. Well, this is the first point, I think, to Wigan. Goal kick to be taken by the Wigan number 3, of course, David Stevenson. I'll just go through the Wigan team as David Stevenson lines up his kick. At number 1, the new bridegroom, married yesterday, Steve Hampson. Number 2, Ron Braithwaite. Number 3, David Stevenson. Number 4, Jeff Clare. Number 5, Gary Stasiker. Number 6, Steve Donlan. Number 7, Keith Holden. Number 8, Neil Courtney. Number 9, Nicky Kiss. Number 10, Danny Campbell. At 11, Graham West. Number 12, Nick Dutoit. Number 13, Sean Wayne. Here's the kick, and it's 2 points. And kick deep. Good tackle there from Mark Foster and Bob Jackson. Wigan still with it. And it's still Wigan in possession on their own 25-yard line. Bob Jackson in that tackle again with Tony Worrell. Bob Jackson again, the ball's moved to the Wigan number 7. Keith Holden, the number 7 for Wigan, son of a former international, played down here for many seasons, his father Keith. And that's a kick from Steve Hampson. Hesford's got this covered, takes it well, testimonial year this year for Steve. Danny Campbell, New Zealander, quite a hard character. Mark Foster plays it, Magnum Worrell with it. Carl Webb dummy half to Andy Gregory, to Ken Kelly. Ken Kelly trying to jink his way through, but well held. Sean Wayne, the loose forward in the tackle. This is Bob Eccles, got it. Ken Kelly, Steve Hesford. Paul Cullen, number 3. He's got such a suntan, well, looks like a Maori himself. He's been to Corfu. There's a kick from Steve Hesford, and it's a beauty too. Quite a tan, has Paul Cullen. Keith Holden receiving treatment from the Wigan physio. Andy Gregory going blindside. Brian Carvett, dummy half. To Kevin Tamati. Kelly. Cullen fumbles that pass. So does the Wigan wingman. And Foster's got it. He's almost there, but a very fine tackle by Steve Hampson. Warrington with it. Webb. Bobby Jackson. Kelly. Number 13, Bob Eccles. Six or 7 yards from the Wigan line. It's Andy Gregory. Pass to Kelly. Kelly to Tamati. And it's a changeover. 6 tackles. Danny Campbell. Jeff Clare pushing man off, number 4 for Wigan. That's Neil Courtney, familiar face here at Wilderspool. That's Nick Dutoit, number 12, playing the ball, throws it back to Steve Hampson. Hampson with a kick. Right into Hesford's grasp. He gains valuable yards. Cullen at dummy half to Mark Roberts, and that's a very high tackle, and there's rough stuff. It's a charity match, but there's rough stuff already. A very nasty tackle. Referees pulling out. Graham West. And it's penalty to wire. Hesford to take it from the deck. Hesford finds as ever. Calvert with it. Kelly's to take the tap. Kelly taps to Gregory. Run around here, bringing in Kevin Tamati. I correct myself, it was Tony Worrell. Oh, an interception here, but it was a knock on, I think. Keith Holden, unlucky there. Warrington's head and ball. Differential tap given to Warrington. Unusual signal from referee Allett, both arms apart. Similar to a wide in cricket. Might find out what it means before the end of the game. Steve Hesford kicks. As accurate as ever. Why have the ball just inside the Wigan 25 area. Kelly to Andy Gregory, to Bob Eccles, to Kelly, to Ronnie Duane. Ronnie Duane with a lovely pass to Paul Cullen. Paul Cullen with a long pass to Calvert. Calvert has this ball. It looks dangerous. This boy is dangerous, but no, he's caught well there. The crowd appreciate that. It's Cullen to Kelly. Webb. Bob Jackson to Kelly. Kelly throws it back inside to Carl Webb. Webb brought down 3 or 4 yards in front of the Wigan sticks. Worrell, lovely pass to Gregory. Gregory dummies, gives it to Ronnie Duane, and Ronnie Duane scores after a long layoff through dreadful injuries. Ronnie Duane opens the try scoring for wire with a superb team try. Lovely play from several players, especially so Tony Worrell and Andy Gregory. The try taken in international style by Ronnie Duane. So Warrington in the lead, 4 points to 0. Wigan players having a consultation, all standing in a group, not watching the kick at all. But it's Steve Hesford, and he's pulled that very wide indeed. So after 11 minutes, the score stands at Warrington 4, Wigan 2. I noticed a number of policemen, and including the inspector, in the corner, but they seem to be having a laugh with the crowd. That's the corner by the railway. And Wigan to kick. That's a deep one. It's trap soccer style by Mark Foster. Mark Foster has the ball. Scored a and it's taken off him by Nicky Kiss to Graham West. That looked forward to me, but the ref says no, play on. Keith Holden bringing Steve Donlan into play. 10 yards out. Warrington's ball, and it's Kelly playing it to himself. Carl Webb acting half. Kevin Tamati. Plays to Webb. Webb back to Hesford. Hesford with a gigantic kick. Ron Braithwaite for Wigan, who were hoping to see Phil Ford, but we have Ron Braithwaite. A little bit darker skinned than Philip. And here's Danny Campbell bustling. Nicky Kiss, Holden, Graham West. And Bob Jackson penalised for holding Graham West down. We have a sergeant inspecting the stands, seeing that no one is drinking any form of alcohol. That's against the law now on rugby league grounds as well as soccer. And it's all through soccer's fault. Well, not soccer, the so-called hooligan element. This is Graham West. Slip pass well taken by Keith Holden. Ronnie Braithwaite. Mark Foster's got him well covered. Danny Campbell. I think we're going to get the sun shining in a minute. Run around there with Holden, but he's a beautiful tackle there by Tony Waddle, but Wigan still with it, and it's Steve Donnellan. Formerly of Lee, signed for Wigan last season and got a cup winners medal. Not a bad move for Steve. Move here now is Nicky Kiss. Keith Holden. Back to Hampson. Hampson with an up and under. Steve's under it. No, it's Ronnie Braithwaite that takes it, the bounce off Steve. But the referee says no, it was Warrington's ball. And Andy Gregory plays it. Kevin Tamati. Bob Jackson. And this is Carl Webb. Well tackled there by David Stevenson. The referee doesn't like it. Didn't play it properly or didn't get up quick enough, and it's a kick to Warrington, and obviously Steve Hesford will take. In his own half, he bangs it into touch, no problem whatsoever. Ball boy quick on the spot, places the ball on the line. The touch judge chips it in, and Kelly comes up to take the tap. Andy Gregory, Kevin Tamati worked that move many times when they were in their Woodness days. Carl Webb, Andy Gregory, Ken Kelly, Mark Roberts coming through. Mark Roberts in today for Alan Rathbone, who has a chipped bone, but we're going to have possession here. And that's a kick from number 12, Nick Dutoit, taken very well indeed by Ronnie Duane, who beats his man beautifully, but he can't beat the grasping hands of Ronnie Braithwaite. The crowd loving the return of Ronnie Duane. This is Bob Jackson on a great run, but an ankle tap there brings him down on the halfway line. And Neil Courtney knocks on. The Warrington physio on there, apparently attending to Kevin Tamati, but for my money, having a few little words in his ear. This is Kelly. Hesford in the line. Hesford to Duane. Brother Ian has gone to Rochdale. We wish him all the very best. Right now it's Foster to Andy Gregg to Big Bob Eccles. Waddle was backing up, but the pass couldn't be got in by Eccles. Looks like Wigan's ball to me. Graham West, I think. Yes. Big man. Nicky Kiss, Danny Campbell. And the ball's loose, and it's Brian Carbots. I see Glyn Shaw warming up for wire. Paul Ford also warming up for wire. Warrington have 3 substitutes today. Wigan have 4. This has been agreed. This is a charity game. Andy Gregory. And that pass to Foster was dropped, and Wigan have possession. Stevenson. Ronnie Duane missed that tackle. Good tackle there from Tamati on Braithwaite. Getting a few yards before he played it, actually. That's Mark Roberts in the tackle. Holden, West. Donlan juggles but takes it. Playing standoff today. Nick Dutoit. Now to Jeff Clare. Jeff Clare tackled by Tony Worrell. Steve Hampson again. And the ball's in Stevenson's hands. Strong centre, this boy. Well tackled there by Ronnie Duane. The slate white clean by referee Allett. And Hampson again puts in that chip. And the ball's going anywhere. Carl Webb rescues. And gains valuable ground from behind his own try line. Cullen to Bob Eccles. Bob Eccles, long pass, good one to Ronnie Duane. Ronnie Duane well tackled by Stevenson. Andy Gregory. Very poor pass. Mark Roberts had no chance. Substitution here. Kevin Tamati is coming off. Unbelievable. Being replaced by Glyn Shaw. Substitution for wire. Glyn Shaw replaces Kevin Tamati. Glyn Shaw for Kevin Tamati. So it's still 4 points to wire, 2 points to Wigan. And one prop for another. 20 minutes into the game. I didn't see any sign of injury with Kevin Tamati. Maybe a ploy to give all the players, all the substitutes a game. As I say, Warrington with 3 subs and Wigan with 4. Keith Holden taps, gives to Donlan. Donlan looking for gaps. Tries to find it, but Kelly and Hesford are the tacklers. Wigan going left. Holden with a switch move with Clare. 8 yards from the Warrington line. And Sean Wayne. Literally 2 yards from the Warrington line. Wayne plays it to Holden. Holden going himself. Is he over? No, the referee says on his back. 5 yard scrum. Let off the wire. Next to us we have the hospital broadcasters who do such a great job for Radio General, bringing rugby league commentaries from Wilderspool to all patients in the Warrington District General Hospital. Right now it's Andy Gregory taking that ball well, but he's bottled up. Nick Dutoit. But the referee says it's a penalty to Warrington. Warrington certainly had some kicks. And Carbett being given the ball. Hesford limping, I notice. That's why Carbett was given the kick. And so it's Kelly to play to Andy Gregory. Glyn Shaw. Bob Eccles there. That's Waddle to Andy Gregory. To Ronnie Duane, inside to Bob Jackson. Well into the Wigan half. He loses the ball. Whose is it? Mark Foster's. Yes, referee says play on. Into Wigan player. And it's Andy Gregory with it to Kelly. No, it's a bad pass, but taken well by Mark Roberts. Mark Roberts looking for space. And it's Carl Webb. And there's a chip there, taken well by Ronnie Braithwaite. But he's brought into touch by the dynamic Andy Gregory. Hesford in the line.
Warrington's ball to Kelly. Reverse pass with Duane. Kelly with a little chip to the corner. Carbett's going for it. And he just can't get it down before the deadline. Good little chip from Kelly, that. And so Nicky Kiss taps from the 25. Dummies and brings Graham West into play. Graham West gets a nice pass to Nicky Kiss. Tackle on the halfway line. Bob Jackson the tackler. And Danny Campbell knocks on, be a scrum down. It was not Danny Campbell. I apologise to Danny. It was Neil Courtney. That's twice he's done it. Andy Gregory to feed, and this ball's been shovelled out really for wire today. It's Esford with it. Just gets his ankles tapped, tries to get up, but brought down again very quickly by Nick du Toit. It's Kelly coming left to Gregory. Gregory, well tackled indeed. David Stevenson, the tackler. Ball's going right. 13 Eccles into the Wigan 25 area. Mark Roberts acting half back. I think this ball will come left to Gregory. It does. Gregory to Glynshaw. Glynshaw to Ronnie Duane. Ronnie Duane tries to push David Stevenson off, but a copybook tackle. Shaw to Gregory to Kelly. Kelly to Carl Webb. Fifth tackle signalled by referee. Will we see a kick here? I think we will. It's thrown to Kelly. Kelly puts in and up and under. Well, it's a rather long one. It's right in Steve Hampson's grasp. Good tackle there by Tony Waddle, assisted by Paul Cullen. And this is a very loose ball. Ronnie Braithwaite's in problems with this one. And it's Wire's ball. Yes, Mark Foster has it. And it's Glynshaw trying to go blind. Literally a yard from the line. Mark Foster acting half back to Andy Gregory. Andy Gregory misses out a man, finds Ken Kelly. Ken Kelly to Mark Roberts, who knocks on. And the ball is taken by Nick du Toit. Nick du Toit, I think the only man in history never to play a round in a cup run, never to play in a cup final at Wembley, and yet get a cup winners medal. But Wigan are on the attack. And a nice tackle there by Brian Carver from his opposite wingman, Gary Stazika. I'm told he's only 17. Nick du Toit, of course, was sub at Wembley for Wigan in May this year. Didn't play in the round, didn't play in the final, and got a cup medal. Ken Kelly, he's got a cup medal with St Helens. Will he get one this year? We hope so. Here's Andy Gregory, he's got a few. Very rough tackle there from Jeff Clare. This is Bob Eccles. Marvellous how that arm injury has cleared up. It brought him home from Australia. Here's Ronnie Duane with it. He got injured in Australia too, but he gets a lovely pass into Mark Foster. And the crowd appreciate that. It's Tony Waddle. Middle game. Ken Kelly with a beautiful pass to Mark Roberts, and I reckon this is a try. And what a superb sidestep. Rounding Hanson. Brilliant try. Lovely play by the Wire. That was classic rugby. Usually Mark Roberts just goes for the line that time. Well, absolutely tremendous. Reminded me of James Lulahigh at Wembley. We've got another sub here. Paul Ford's coming on. Not sure for who. I think for Hesford. Hesford injured and Calvert to take over the goal kicking. And it looks like Danny Campbell's injured. The Wigan physio signalling to the bench. Peter Aspinall has been on with his bucket of sand for Brian Calvert to make a tee. Talbot slots that one through the uprights. And substitution for Warrington, Paul Ford, number 14, coming on for Steve Hesford. Substitution for Warrington, Paul Ford, number 14, replaces Stephen Hesford. We're going to have a sub on. I think it's Chris Wilson, but he's not got a number on his back, so I can't tell the crowd and I can't tell the viewers of this video. Paul Ford in action right away. And Paul to be married on the 28th of August. I wish him all the best. Andy Gregory to Glyn Shaw. Glyn Shaw crashing through. And Wigan snatched possession, but the referee's not happy at all. Paul Ford, a very slim line, Paul Ford. He's lost 1.5 stone in the close season. Wigan's ball, Steve Donlan. Hampson in the attack, he's having a good game. And he gives it to Holden, and Holden takes his ball well. And I say that's a try, and so does referee Allett. That was a fine try, and a fine build-up from honeymooner Steve Hampson. Try scorer Keith Holden. So the score at the moment stands at Warrington 10 points. 2 tries and 1 goal. Wigan 6 points. 1 try, 1 goal. And David Stephen to try and goal the try. There's John Rockwell in front of me in the stands. He played at Wembley for Halifax a few years ago, John. And David Stevenson about to attempt. Referee Allett on his haunches. And it's an easy one. So, after half an hour, Warrington 10, Wigan 8. Andy Gregory kicks Suggerstow, and it's good. It was a knock on, that would have gone in anyway, but Graham West nods it with his head, disgusted with himself for not taking that, but that was a very fine kick-off. I prefer those than just banging out and giving the opposition possession. Do it more often, Wyatt. Referee says re-scrum. And penalty to Wigan. Andy Gregory's talking, but you can't argue with the referee. He's always right, even when he's wrong. Hampson to take the kick. Having a good game. This is Neil Courtney, playing against several of his old playing partners. Graham West running on with Holden. No, West goes along, tries a slip pass and gets it in nicely too to Nick Dutoit. No, it's not, it's Sean Wayne, number 13. Sean Wayne plays it, Nicky Kiss left. That's Nick Dutoit now. Gets the ball to Steve Donlan. Steve Donlan grasped. Several Warrington players involved in the tackle. It's Wise ball. Paul Cullen made that one. This is Tony Worrell. Bob Jackson. Yes, he's burst through the tackles. He's got Caldwell with him, but Caldwell's brought down very well indeed by a super tackle from Steve Hampson. Andy Gregory Throws a very bad pass back, but it's taken very well indeed by Paul Ford. Paul Ford on the attack. Well tackled. Paul Ford, number 14. On in place of Steve Hasford. Hope that injury is not too bad. Gregory with a chip kick. Whose ball is it? Referee says knock on, scrum down. Inside the Wigan 25. Steve Hasford was limping. Hope we've not got a reoccurrence of that nasty knee injury that took so long to get better, that Warrington missed him so much last season. And Wigan in possession. They're certainly playing it for real today. We've not seen a lot of open football, considering it is the charity match, but any Warrington and Wigan game, well, it's never easy. Donlan. Clare inside, lovely pass to Stevenson. Stevenson throws a sloppy one, or he dropped it, but Holden has it. That looked like a forward pass to me, and it did to referee Alec. But what a fine tackle from Ken Kelly, who's put about a stone on around his shoulders. Lost a lot of his weight. He's been on the weights all through the summer. And it's Warrington's head and ball. Yet again the ball's fed from the leisure centre side of the ground. I noticed this week after week, match after match, the referee orders the ball to be fed from the leisure centre side of the ground. Bit of anger showing between Sean Wayne and Andy Gregg there, but Kevin Alec cools them down, and it's Warrington's head and ball yet again. Warrington's ball to Kelly, to Ronnie Duane. Ronnie Duane can't find the gap. He plays it to Paul Cullen. Cullen to Ken Kelly. Kelly to Mark Roberts. Still 10 points to 8. 5 minutes to play in this first half. Bob Eccles, number 13. The right hand heavily strapped. Andy Gregory misses out a man, finds Matt Roberts. He pushes off Jeff Clare as though he wasn't there, but he's brought down eventually by Sean Wayne. Cullen again, dummy half. Andy Gregory. Fifth tackle, sixth coming up. We'll see a kick here. I reckon it's Paul Ford. Am I right? Yes, I am. Should be a thought, reader. And it's a gigantic up and under, highest yet. But beautifully taken by this Steve Hampson. This boy, he's suffered broken leg, broken arm. Had his first wedded night last night. He's had a super game so far this afternoon. This is Ronnie Braithwaite, the black boy on the right wing for Wigan. Nick the Toit plays it to Nicky Kiss. Holden to Courtney. Courtney brought down by Carl Webb. Nicky Kiss to Sean Wayne. Almost on the halfway line. Ball thrown back to Steve Hampson. Steve Hampson with a little chip, and he takes, oh no he doesn't, it bounced well and he missed it. And it's Wire in possession. Tony Waddle plays. That's Glynshaw with the headband. Carl Webb, Andy Gregory, Tony Waddle, mine host of the Ring of Bells Church Street. Tony, that's Ken Kelly to Bob Eccles. Back to Carl Webb. Mark Roberts to Andy Gregory. Throws a lovely pass to Mark Foster. But Mark Foster well tackled by Ronnie Braithwaite, and the ball's lost. He tries to get it out to Andy Gregory, but the ball finishes up on with the players in touch, and the referee says scrum down. Kevin Allett sporting a tan, the referee, obviously been on the beaches of sunny Southport. And it's Warrington's head and ball yet again being fed from Fiesta Leisure side of the ground. And this claps back. Referee's pointing. Don't know what he's giving. He's moving them back to 5 yards inside the touchline. They're still not on the line, but he doesn't mind. He lets it go, but he gives a free kick to Wigan for Warrington having feet up. And Steve Hampson kicks. He sadly missed out at Wembley. Steve, that super final through injury. This is Graham West. He didn't miss out at Wembley. Neither did Nicky Kiss. He takes the ball from the play. Keith Holden to Neil Courtney. Neil Courtney with a pass to Nick Dutoit. No relation to Toby, who used to play here at Wilderspool. But both South Africans. That's Danny Campbell. Ronnie Braithwaite with it, the number 2 for Wigan. Sean Wayne. And there's the half-time hooter. And at half-time, it's Warrington 10 points, Wigan 8 points. And as the teams come off, the sun starts to shine. It's a rather splendid afternoon here at Wilderspool, with no crowd problems whatsoever, thank goodness. Well, the second half about to start, and referee Alec blows the whistle and he's looking to kick deep. It's David Stevenson, taken well by Brian Calvert. Tony Worrell. This is Bob Eccles, to Mark Roberts. Knock on there from Andy Gregory. And it's Steve Donlan for Wigan. Tries to sell the dummy, fails to sell it. Nick Dutoit. Ticket by Mike Gregg. Keith Holden. Neil Courtney with a very good pass. Sean Wayne, and that's a beautiful try scored by Keith Holden, right under the sticks Warrington were absolutely ragged. That's the second try for Keith Holden. He'll be happy. Told his dad. And the kick looks a formal matter for David Stevenson. And so we're getting into the lead within a minute or so of half time. David Stevenson. No problem. Flags aloft. So Wigan take the lead 14 points to 10. This is the Locker Cup. Andy Gregory. The ball. Oh, a terrible kick-off. Dreadful. That's a penalty kick for Wigan from the Sanders spot. Reminiscent of the time right after about a minute at Wembley. Laurie Guilford of Warrington playing for Wigan banged the ball from that Sanders spot at Wembley right between the uprights. One of those moments one will always remember in rugby league. And Steve Hampson makes no mess of that. Wigan have subs on, but I'm not sure who they are. I think the number 15 is another, a trialist. Graham West, he's no trialist. He gets his Nick Dutoit. Nick Dutoit throws it and Tony Waddle takes it well. Kelly to Andy Gregory to Mike Gregory. Blonde hair there. Can't mistake him. Numberless today, Mike. That's Mark Roberts. Gets the pass into Mike Gregory. He gets a lovely pass into Bob Jackson. He hands his man off, turns, but brought down by two Wigan tacklers, the halfbacks, Donlan and Holden. Kelly has to dive on the floor to take that ball. He plays it to Carl Webb. Webb brings it right to Andy Gregory. Andy Gregory to Bob Eccles. We've not seen a long Syrian run from Bob yet. Gets a lovely pass into Cullen. He takes it well, Cullen. Can't beat his man. He gets a nice pass in that. No, the referee said he was held. I don't think he was. He had not grounded that ball. No way, no way. And the crowd agree with me. Blee ... rubbish, shouts a fan. Steve Hampson kicks well. And it's Wigan number 15 to play the ball. Amazing allowing the trialist to take the tap, especially if you happen to be from the other code. I wonder. That's Nick Dutoit. He beats two men, throws them off, long hair, blowing in the breeze. Well inside the Warrington 25. Wigan putting on the pressure, and there's a Warrington injury down there. I think it's Ken Kelly injured. And Wigan with it, putting the pressure on is big Graham West. 5 yards from the Warrington line or so, and the ball's coming left. That's Sean Wayne. Webby in that tackle with Andy Gregg. Ball thrown back to Steve Hampson. He puts that up and right under the sticks. That's a good one. Beautifully taken by Paul Ford, and the referee doesn't like it. He was knocked down, and it's a penalty to Warrington. Sean Wayne injured. Kelly okay again. Sean Wayne being attended to by the Wigan physio as Corbett kicks for touch, and it's a beautiful swirling ball. It just lands in the front row of the main stand here. And it's Kelly to take the tap to Andy Gregory. Who's in this move? It's Tony Worrell. to Mike Gregory. No support. Only Cullen coming up. Kelly brings it right to Bob Eccles. That looked like a forward. And it was. Yet another substitute for Wigan. Sean Wayne's coming off. And a numberless players coming on. Sean Wayne. Applause for a grafting game from Sean Wayne. Wigan sponsored by JJB Sports. Warrington, of course, sponsored by Sparkomatic, the car sound that takes you further. Gregory penalised. No, it's the Wigan scrum half, I'm sorry, penalised. It's Warrington's kick and Calvert to take. Calvert kicking towards the north stand. And it's a good kick. Coming back to his right wing position. Calvert always plays with his wrists heavily strapped. As does Andy Gregory. Reverse move here, bringing Bob Jackson into it. Warrington fans wanting open football. Still awaiting to see the new signings. Les Boyd, Phil Blake, who looks dynamic on video, but this game has not got a lot of football in it, I'm sorry to say, so far, but still plenty of time to play. Warrington 10, Wigan 14, 2 tries, 1 goal to Wire, 2 tries, 3 goals to Wigan. Amazing how often goal kicks make the difference. Gregory feeds from the leisure centre side and he gives to Paul Ford, running strongly but brought down very well indeed by Steve Hampson. And it's Paul Cullen. He's tackled. Ken Kelly's the dummy half. Andy Gregory. Jinking about, trying to find space, trying to make a break. Mike Gregory, dummy half, left to Webb. Webb to Ken Kelly. Ken Kelly straightening up. 10 yards from the Wigan post. It's Tony Worrell. No support. The crowd can see it. Carl Webb. Going solo. Ken Kelly, dummy half. Mike Gregg, no it's not, it's a switch move. It's Bob Eccles, but he just fails this time, and it's the last tackle. Referee signals 5 tackles gone. Kelly puts in a chip. Whose ball is it? Oh! Inches short of a try there for Paul Cullen. Good kick by Kelly. So it's a drop out from underneath the sticks. Wigan put the ball dead. David Stevenson to drop. And Calvert's got this covered. Takes it well. A lot of room to run in, and he's going to try. Now can't beat his man, almost on the 25-yard line in the Wigan half of the field. The ball's left to Tony Waddle. This is Mike Gregory. Mark Roberts to Tony Waddle to Ken Kelly to Bob Jackson. Never stops. This is Mark Foster. He's come inside. He's sick of waiting for the ball. Webb. Kelly acting half. Bob Eccles slips. Regains his foothold. Gives to Cullen. Cullen a nice pass, but it's knocked on by Mark Roberts. It was a good pass too. And luckily Wigan have to kick it dead to relieve the pressure, and this will be another drop. No, the referee's ruled a knock on. It's a scrum down. And so yet again we see the ball fed from the leisure centre side of the ground. You see this so often, match after match. And it's Wigan's ball, Keith Holden. Referee does a ballet movement with his foot. We don't know what it means, but he probably does. And the Wigan players bundled into touch there, to the delight of the Warrington diehards. It's Gregory feeding the ball, dare I say it, same side. Warrington's head and ball. They're 18 yards out from the Wigan line. The referee wants to scrum further infield. Mark Foster inside again. This time it's Kelly to Ronnie Duane. Ronnie Duane has the ball knocked from his hands but regains. The referee says no, it was a knock on. I don't think it was. The crowd don't think it was, but the referee does. And it's Mr. Allett that matters. Ken Kelly having a word saying you're wrong, ref, but you won't get away with it. Just doesn't work. Sections of the Warrington fans showing the displeasure, but Warrington's ball, and it's Andy Gregory with it. And he's beautifully tackled indeed by Steve Hampson. I think he's had an absolutely super game. This time it's Bob Eccles with it. Bob Eccles with a good pass, and Carver fumbles it. Not a good pass. It was a good idea, but the ball went low and he's got a face injury, I think. No, he's all right, Carver. No, he's looking with his hand to see if his nose is bleeding, but it's not. Oh, what an awful guy. That's why I'm not working tonight. And would you believe the ball's being fed from the north side of the ground? It's not, you know. No, it's not. No, come around. Please hold it and feed it from this side. And they physically understand, can't see what's happening. Kelly sees it. He knows what's happening. He's got a reverse for Ashton Cullen. He's going for that line. He's there. That's a super try. That's like the old Kelly himself. Touch of magic. A flash of Kelly. And the wire fans absolutely delighted. I hope you can hear the applause. We're in the box, but we hope our camera microphone is working. Camera mic alongside our commentary position here in the ground announcing box at the rear of the main stand. Alongside us we have the Warrington video man, Easy Video of Wigan, and we also have the Wigan video team and their commentator. Well, that brings the scores level, so there's everything to play for. In this case, Harvard could be very, very important indeed. And it's Calvert, right footed kicker, kicking from the left of the field, so it's best side for him. No, so it's 14 points apiece. Warrington 3 tries to 2, but still it's 14 points apiece. Nice to see Willie Hart running the touchline. Usually referees the schoolboys. Played in the Bullies versus Dollies fun game on Friday. Looked like an international. Surprised me. This is Paul Cullen. Oh, he's a Warrington lad. It's a suntan. Bob Jackson, he's been over to Australia during the close season, seen his family, couldn't play over there because of that leg injury. There's Tony Worrell. Lovely pass to Mike Gregory. Mike Gregory's got an open field here. What will he do? He's got Mark Roberts with him, but he tries to beat Hampson, but Hampson got him, and a lovely tackle. He's just not put a foot wrong, this Steve Hampson. And he was only married yesterday. Incredible. This is Bob Eccles. Let's see one of those runs, Bobby. Come on, let's see them go. He beats 3 men. He throws a long pass out to Mark Roberts. Mark Roberts takes it above his head, but Ronnie Braithwaite's got him wrapped up. Played well, this coloured boy for Wigan. It's Kelly with it. Ronnie Duane. Crowd didn't like that. 5 tackles and knee injury for Carl Webb, but this is a drop kick attempt from Paul Ford, which just goes wide of the right hand upright. Few boos from the crowd, but if it scored it, Warrington would have been in the lead. Someone's going to win this cup this afternoon. The players all got special prizes, by the way. this game. Radio alarms or some such electrical piece of equipment. That's Keith Holden. He's down by Bob Jackson, no problem. Graham West taking a long time to get up. That's Nicky Kiss going right to a numberless player of Wigan, who I think is a trialist, but I'm not sure. Wigan have been granted the pleasure of 4 substitutes. Warrington have 3, but we can have the ball. That's a long pass taken very well indeed by Jeff Clare. This is Nick Detroit. He's getting some rough treatment from Paul Cullen. That's Graham West. And there was a high tackle, and it's a penalty kick for Wigan, and I'm sure that David Stevenson will be called up to kick for goal. And not an easy kick, but very kickable. Ken Kelly's having a talk to Kevin Allett, but Andy Gregg puts his arm around him and said, "It's no use talking, Kenny, the kick's been given." And he isn't wrong. We keep getting visits in the stand from police sergeants and police constables. I'm sure they're ensuring that the drink law is obeyed. Anyone bringing alcohol onto a rugby league ground doesn't only apply to soccer. They're arrested, they're prosecuted, and I'm told can be banned from watching professional sport for 25 years. And Glynshaw is warming up for a reappearance. Probably having a sing-song in the tunnel. Keep a welcome in the hillsides. Glyn from the valleys. This is David Stevenson. Taking a long time over this kick. Crowd are whistling. They don't like how long he's taking over this kick. The blinking thing, shout supporters. He does. Is it a good one? Looks good. It is good. Yes, Wigan in the lead. 16 points to 14. Glynshaw replacing Carl Webb. Ball forward to kick. It's another of those deep kicks, and this Stevens takes this ball beautifully. Slips a one-handed pass, basketball style to Ronnie Braithwaite. Don't know if he's played for the Wigan first team before. I've not seen him. Hoping to see Phil Ford, but no, not here today. Good strong tackle there from Cullen. Putting Gary Stazika into touch. He's not seen a lot of the ball. Gary. Who's looking down there? Ball being fed, need I say from where? We can't see what happens. We're in the men's stand. Ball's always been fed from the other side. And it's Andy Gregory. Not a good pass, but taken by Cullen. He's boxed in. Kelly. Glynshaw. Mike Gregory. Oh, just bundled over by Jeff Clare. Number 3 for Wigan. Taking a long time to get up. He looks hurt. Kelly, Mark Roberts scored that super try. Just coming off the right foot with a sidestep. This is Kelly to Cullen. Cullen with a kick, and it finds touch. I'm sure it was supposed to go for the corner, but still, Warrington with the pressure on, and Mike Gregory has his attention from the physio, and he's okay. Mike Gregory, that is. 14 points to Wire, 16 points to Wigan. And what is this? Bob Eccles throws a pass to Brian Carver, but the referee's not happy. He's awarding another scrum. Kenneth Kelly is rather disgusted. About 20 minutes gone in the second half. We started late, and the half-time interval seemed rather long. I don't know whether it was or not, but it's Wigan's ball. Keith Holden ball fed again from that other side I keep talking about. I'm sure the authorities should see some of these videos and see that the referee makes these Scrum halves put the ball in on the blind side to the main stand. Let's just swap it out. And that's Neil Courtney playing now. Wigan's number 15. Another. Keith Holden, Steve Donlan, shaping to kick. He does kick. Mustachio, the ball bounces back, and it's beautifully bounced for the Wigan players. And it's number 15. Throws an awful pass, but it's gathered well. No, it's lost. And in possession is Paul Ford for Warrington. He plays to Andy Gregory. Andy Gregory left to Bob Eccles. And I saw Fisk go in there, I think. Not very hard. This is Andy Gregory to Glynshaw, who's downed. Andy Gregory bringing it right this time to Bob Jackson. Bob Jackson to Andy Gregory. Little jink on one foot, turns the other way. Beats his man. Has he got support? Yes, he has. Paul Cullen. Paul Cullen running hard. He throws it back, and it's knocked on by Paul Ford. Well, not a great showing from Wire so far this afternoon, but this is Wigan's ball. Donlan to David Stevenson. Wigan have a number 14 warming up on my list. It's Paul O'Neill. We've got 4 substitutes and 2 are numberless, so we're not quite sure who's who with these new players in the Wigan ranks today. But just inside the Wigan 25, and needless to say, the tackle was Bob Jackson. 3 Warrington forwards in it this time. Mark Roberts. Bob Jackson trying to bring him down. Bit of assistance early on from Glynshaw, and it's thrown back to Steve Hampson, who boots the ball up. And who's got it covered? It's bouncing awkwardly, and Ronnie Duane has it. And Steve Hampson makes the tackle on the halfway line. I don't know if there's a man of the match today. I don't think there is. This is Tony Worrell. Andy Gregory, a pass from Kelly. Andy Gregory loses the ball. Nicky Dutoit. Numberless Wigan player to another numberless Wigan player, but this is definitely Steve Donlan. Inside, nice pass to Graham West. Graham West, can he find support? No, he can't. Then referee Allett was on his back that time, much to the amusement of the crowd as ever. Ronnie Braithwaite's come inside, he's taken it. He's running strongly, but no, King Kelly wraps him up. Good assistance there from Bob Eccles. And this is Jeff Clare striding through. Warrington defence absolutely ragged. Warrington players, people who don't normally argue like Bobby Eccles and Mike Gregory, they're arguing with the referee on that. Don't know what they saw was wrong, but to me, Warrington line was wide open, and it was a walking for Wigan. This will disappoint the Warrington fans. They'll be thinking like I am. Come over quick, Phil Blake. Come over, Les Boyd. Get back to fitness. Alan Rathbone. I have no idea what's happened to Kevin Tamati. We lost him about 20 minutes this match. Tony, my assistant here in the box, tells me that Kevin Tamati's taking his place in the stand. So we won't be seeing any more of Kevin Tamati. 15 minutes or so of this game. This is an easy kick for David Stevenson. The try count is even, 3 tries apiece, but Stevenson's kicked very well. But most of his kicks have been easy ones. That's just as easy. And the Wigan fans, especially at the railway end, where they always congregate when they come here to Wilderspool, applaud that. And so that's a very hefty lead to Wigan. Wigan have another sub on, number 14. On my list is Paul O'Neill, long hair. Andy Gregory to kick off. What will we see this time? We've seen one cracker of a kick off and one very bad one from little Andy. What is it this time? Taken well. It looks as though the far corner of the stand on my right, that's at the Fletcher Street end, there's trouble in the stand. There are several policemen in the stand. And, oh yes, there are. There's trouble in that stand. There's a police sergeant and 2 or 3 constables. Why should we see this in the stand? What I presume has happened is that some of the crowd on the ground have encroached upon the seats in the north stand. Oh, it's alcohol. Alcohol. Well, that's a problem to them. They may not see a game for 25 years. And it's Kelly with the ball this time. Mark Roberts running onto it very hard. It's Wigan in the lead, 22 points to 14. 5 goals to Wigan made the difference to 1 by Warrington. And this is Kelly with it. Jinking through, but no, reception committee waiting, dancing unceremoniously onto the turf. It's Mike Gregory to Andy, no relation, just fellow players. Glyn Shaw, he's bottled up. And the police have patrolled this ground for alcohol this afternoon, and if they find anyone with it, well, they're arrested and they can be in serious trouble. And this is Andy Gregory to Ken Kelly. Kelly puts in the bomb. And that's the one time that Hampson missed it, but he managed to get his hands to it. It knocks it back to Graham West. Inside his own 25 area. Wigan with it, nonetheless player. Number 15 slips it to another numberless player. Sorry about this, we've got several names like Paul O'Neill and Ian Other and John Mayo and Chris Wilson. I'm not familiar with their physiques and faces. Well, probably will be, because they all seem to have played very well indeed. Steve Hampson, as I keep saying, has played exceptionally well. Puts that swirling ball upfield. And Brian Carver makes an attempt to take it goalkeeper fashion when, for once, I must say, should have trapped it football style or even allowed it to bounce. Valuable yardage gained by Steve Hampson. Steve Hampson's left boot heavily bandaged. But for me, he's a very fine prospect at fullback, is Steve Hampson. The police presence still in the stand at the Fletcher Street or Wilderspool Causeway end of the ground as the referee orders the scrum to straighten up, and being fed yet again from the same side, and it's 10 yards advantage for Descent as Keith Holden throws the ball away in disgust, and referee Allett says you don't get away with that. Carver takes the kick from the halfway line and makes no problem of finding touch. But the minutes are ticking away. I reckon there's about 10 minutes left to play on my Neverite Mickey Mouse watch. And it's 40 points to Wire, 22 to Wigan. And Tony Worrell in a switch move, and he gets a nice pass to Mike Gregory, but Mike Gregory losing. Cullen hacks on, and Cullen was definitely hit off the ball by the Wigan number 14 and is injured. And he doesn't go like that unless he's got a bad knock, because I can tell you something, this Paul Cullen is one hell of a hard lad. He's up, he doesn't need treatment, he's okay. And it's a tap, and it's Tony Worrell. Had a good game for Wire, Tony, today. Mark Roberts, acting half, to Andy Gregg, I think. Yes, I am right. Ken Kelly, switch move, bringing in Glyn back to Andy Gregory. He's almost over, but no, he's brought down well. 3 yards short under the sticks of the Wigan team, and there's a penalty given to Warrington, right under the sticks. Andy Gregory looking for the quick tap, he gets it given to Kelly right. Kelly with a work round with Paul Ford. On pass to Carver. Can Carver get through here? He's trying, he's falling over, he's down. Got the pressure on Wigan at the moment, but they've got 8 points lead. It's time for Warrington to pull it out of the fire, but not a lot of time, but it has been done before and it can be done again. Let's hope it will. Bob Eccles in possession. This is Andy Gregory. He's trying a solo break. He's found Kelly. Kelly looking for the gap. Can he find it? No, he's brought down well. Andy Gregory acting half. Glenshaw's dying to have a crash. No, he's brought down. And there's a little off the ball incident there involving Tony Worrell and one of the Wigan players. Nothing serious. Andy Gregory, a long pass, sloping pass, and it's right to Ron Braithwaite. Right to Ron Braithwaite, and his best passes out all afternoon. And Wigan in possession, 10 yards or so from their own line. And it's Neil Courtney in possession. Mike Gregory's trying to grasp the ball out of his hands, but he doesn't do so. And Nick Dutoit with the shaggy mane haircut. Rather like a Sono Loretto in his hair, that is not him. He's a nice bloke. Steve Hampson, he was ankle tapped after he kicked. Paul Ford in possession for Wire. He can't beat it. Opposite number 1. He's playing fullback with 14, but obviously he's number 1, and Steve Hampson's number 1. He makes another tackle. He's got tremendous energy for a fellow who's just spent his first on him of the night. This is Glenshaw. Cullen to Waddle. 7 minutes left. Of Eccles to Kelly. Kelly inside to Gregory. He's got an open line. He's under the sticks. Good move that. Kelly and Eccles combining to send over Andy Gregory underneath the sticks. And that makes it 18 points to 22. There could be everything to play for. This could be a grand finish. That was the first try for Andy Gregory for the Warrington club. Bob Eccles to take the kick. It's a formality. And so it's 20 points to 22. And Brian Carver's been assisted off, injured. And Carver is coming off. He looks in a lot of pain. Gordon Pinkney, the physio, assisted by Tony Barrow, bringing off Brian Carver. So it's 20 points to 22. Can we see a grandstand finish? A grandstand finish, as Eddie Waring would say, who's sad to say he's very, very ill in hospital, is Eddie. Cullen, that puts his foot to it, manages to gather though. And he's gaining ground. Where's the dummy half? It's Andy Gregory, up quick. Andy Gregory just outside the Warrington 25. Can we see a final minutes try that will put the Slucky Cup onto the Warrington boardroom shelf? Yes, we've got Mark Foster. He's come over onto the right wing. Carl Webb's back in action in place of Carver. The ball's lost, sadly. The Wigan number 15 has it. And the lousy pass, but taken well by the sure-handed David Stevenson, who makes a lovely break here. He's going to bring his winger in on this, I think. No, he couldn't get the pass in. Perhaps he decided to hold on and keep possession. There's only 2 points in it. 20 points to 22. Wigan in the lead. And the clock's ticking away. And this is Nick Dutoit. David Stevenson receiving treatment on the far side. Keith Holden to West. Cullen again in the tackle. Fifth tackle, will we see a kick? I think we will. Steve Hampson's ready. It's a drop. It's a long one. That would have been a super drop to come off, but it was wide with the left hand upright. And so Warrington get possession with the tap from the 25-yard line. And it's all haste now. Andy Gregory to take it. Andy Gregory takes it, gives to Bob Eccles. Bob Eccles gets it to Kelly. Kelly, he gets it to Mike Gregory. Mike Gregory tries to beat his man, but he's brought down. Valuable ground gained. Graham West the tackler. It's Tony Waddle left, right to Andy Gregory, and Wigan offside. I think the first offside decision we've had all afternoon. And Gregory kicks for touch himself. He doesn't wait for anyone else. And it's a very good kick indeed, and the crowd at last getting behind the wire. Can they pull it out of the fire? Let's hope they can. Andy Gregory to Ken Kelly. Ken Kelly, Bob Eccles running up very, very sharp, but he's well bottled. 3 Wigan players on him, bring him to the deck, but the player's right inside the Wigan 25 area. And Ken Kelly's the dummy half. Ken Kelly to Tony Waddle. Tony Waddle in a lot of play today. Tony Waddle's grasped. And Mike Gregory's the dummy half. He plays it to Mike Gregory. Mike Gregory gives it to Paul Cullen. Paul Cullen coming right. He's under, in front of the Wigan sticks. This is about 10 yards out. Wigan defence lining up well. Mark Roberts gets a super pass into Andy Gregory, and Andy Gregory's going over, I'm sure. No, he's stopped inches from the line. Inches from the line. That was a great move. Lovely play from Mark Roberts. And he tries to dump it. Is he over? No, he's not. No, he's not. He's lost the ball. He's lost the ball. A double move, the referee says. A double move, and it's Wigan's ball. No, he's not penalised. It's Wigan's ball on their own line. And Warrington push Wigan over their own line, so that will be a drop out from under the sticks. Can we have this last minute 2 points, or we need 4 to win it? We need a try to win it. 2 points would just make it a draw. We'd have to saw the cup in half. Tony Barras shouting instructions from the touchline. David Stevens to drop out. He drops deep. It's on the halfway line. Paul Ford fields. What will happen now? I ask myself, I ask you, Paul Ford. He's dumped unceremoniously yet again on the green grass of Wilderspool. It's Bob Gregory with it. Gregory to Glynshaw. Mike Gregory, that is. Glynshaw with the headband. And Warrington fighting hard as we've fought all afternoon. And it's Tony Waddle to Andy Gregory looking for the gap. He's jinked through. He's got Hampson to beat. He's going over. And he scores! Andy Gregory wins the Locker Cup in the final minutes for the Wild. And the crowd are on the feet, ecstatic. The Wigan fans disillusioned. It's a standing ovation all the way around the ground for the little dynamite man himself, Andy Gregory. Andy Gregory, he's getting pats from everyone on the pitch, all the wire players. Paul Ford said, well done, Andy Gregory. And the lads absolutely delighted. Derek White has got 2 fingers up Winston Churchill style saying 2 minutes left, 2 minutes left. So is Tony Barrow. And Bob Eccles will certainly take his time on this kick, I'm sure. And Warrington the lead. What a grandstand finish. What a superb try. And it just shows what the Wire can do when they really put themselves to it. I'm sure that the hard training they've done so far this year, and believe me, these lads have trained like they've never trained before, and it's paid off, because normally they have the reputation of slacking off in the last 20 minutes. This time they've put the pressure on in the last 10, and it's paid off. Bob Eccles, he strokes that ball over, no problem whatsoever, and Warrington are in the lead. Delightedly, as the hooter goes, Bob Eccles throws his hand up in a victory salute, and Warrington win the Locker Cup for the 1985-86 season by 26 points to 22. And there's fans running on the pitch, they don't like it, but they're ecstatic because it's been a super final half of this game. Not much to say about the first half, but for excitement, well, Ronnie Duane come through the game with great courage after some terrible injuries. Played a super game, scoring the first try. The kids collecting the tie-ups. Present captain Ken Kelly. The Locker Cup to Ken Kelly. I'm sure it agrees with me, a sporting encounter from both teams in such a charity match as the Locker Cup. The grandstand finish. Thanks for coming. Congratulations to the winners. Thanks to Wigan for providing some fine rugby league. Thanks for coming.
The mouth of Peter Robinson has provided the chat. Support the team, and don't forget, Lifeline, you can win £1,000 at the end of the week. The number of times I've said that, well, I've more often is, no, not really, I said Lifeline more often. And the team on the pitch as well. Ken Kelly's on the pitch with Bob Eccles,
I was seeing the whole team. Yes, the whole team are coming onto the pitch for photographs. Eddie Fuller's there, Eddie Whittam's there, and a long-haired youth who I don't know, but he's got a nice camera there. He's taking pictures. Mike Gregory's put his jersey on with the number on. Let's hear it, the first cup of the season for the wire, the Lucky Cup. Brian Calvert manages to limp on to take his place in the picture. And that's the Lucky Cup. I'm sorry for my position, I couldn't see who presented it, whether it was Mr. B.J. Pickford or his wife Carol or his sister Miss Barbara Pickford. But it's presented and Ken Kelly holds it and the Wild have got it. And so from all at the school, I've enjoyed it. Easy video if you need a copy. Get the number from the club. Easy video Wigan. My name's Peter Robinson and I'm dying for a drink. I've not had one for 24 hours. The team appreciate the crowd by clapping. We appreciate every winning. Let's hope it's a super season.